Finally got a nice sunny day, and we're going to do a review of the foam cannon that we got from Adams. So there's the car that we're going to wash, there's our pressure washer, here's my other baby, and we're going to use some new tools. So for one, I've changed my pressure washer gun to what I'm sort of calling a snub nose. Here's all our tools, guys. Everything we're going to use today. Buckets filled up. Check it out, guys. This car is pretty dirty. Some of you might say it's not that bad, but for me, it's a lot dirtier than I like to keep it. We're going to go ahead and clean this car up and make it shiny again. So guys, we're about to try out the pressure washer for the first time with the Adams foam cannon. We've already given the car a rinse, and now it's just time to try out the cannon, see how it works. Hopefully it's better than the $40 knockoff one that I had. So first thoughts on Adams foam cannon is that it's built a lot better, it shoots better foam, and it's less wasteful on shampoo. Once you dial it in, it's really great. The control for how much air versus soap seems pretty good. It's really just the fan control that I think is really shallow. Overall, my recommendation on this is to go ahead and buy. I think it's well worth the cost. I think if you have a pressure washer, you should go ahead and treat yourself. Just do a normal 2-bucket and using your sponge to shampoo up the car isn't nearly as fun. The other big benefit of this is that you can sort of pre-soak. So cover it all with shampoo, let it sit for a bit, and then go ahead and rinse it off. That's nice to get a lot of the big debris off that'll kind of dissolve, and that helps reduce the swirls and scratches that you're going to have on your car. You're still going to need some way to suds up your wash pads. You could sud them directly from the cannon. I've done that before when I haven't had 2 clean buckets. I've literally just sat the pad down on the car, shot it with the foam gun, and used the other bucket just to rinse. That's another option. May just be a little more time consuming for you than using 2 buckets. The benefit of pre-soaking that you guys might not immediately recognize is that you can protect your car from water spots. So once you've covered your car really well with the shampoo, the water spots are not going to form. Here's what it looks like when you've let the car pre-soak and just sit there with the shampoo. It looks like you've ruined the car, but the reality is you haven't. You've actually protected it. Hey guys, so a lot of people ask me how I get my wheels so clean, and the answer is I use Adams Wheel Wash. It's my favorite wheel cleaner. I've used it for years now. I think it's the best one on the market, and personally I've tried a bunch of other products. Some of them are pretty good, but this is the best that I've tried. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and spray down. Now you're going to see some of that pink color over there, depending on how aggressive your brake pads are. Alright guys, so the next step is to actually start to brush the wheel. Let's do this. And you really don't have to have a pressure washer to do it. The cleaning power is not in the pressure washer at this point. It is really in the detergent and the scrubbing you do with the brush. The pressure washer, I just like it because it's faster, and on rinses, it can help there. I'm done washing the car, and it looks great. We're ready for the paint correction. The paint correction will be done with a flex polisher. After the paint correction, we're going to apply Adam's buttery wax onto the car for a showroom finish. Just getting the car masked off so I can go ahead and start the paint correction. Also, we'll keep the mask for when we apply the wax to avoid getting it on surfaces that shouldn't be waxed. Well guys, I'm all done. We've got the paint correction finished. It came out beautiful. We didn't do a very heavy correction. It was a pretty light one, but it was just to get out the factory swirls that were in the paint, as well as some of the minor swirls that I may have added through cleaning. I love the beautiful glow that you get from the fluorescent lights when we take a look at the finished paint on this car.